What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you a foolproof way that you can duplicate both items and weapons in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom patch 1.1.2. So this is going to be the full walkthrough, and this is the best way that I found that you can duplicate both weapons and items in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I do not recommend that you do these type of glitches before you have completed the full story, because it kind of kills the beauty of the struggle in the first round, if I can say it like that. Me personally, I don't have a lot of time to play. Only have a few hours every evening. I don't want to waste it by running around farming for stuff. I just want to go explore, find cool things. All right, so this method is completely foolproof. I'm a fool and I'm the proof that it works. So it's quite literally foolproof. I'm going to try this new format. I'm going to switch over to this scene right here. And I've already cut the clip together in beforehand. And I'm just going to comment over it. I'm going to try this format. And if you like it, please tell me down below. If you don't like it, tell me as well. So the first step right here is that we're going to want to duplicate weapons first, because you will need a 3-shot bow in order to do the second part of this. So our first step is to get a 3-shot bow, and that we do over here at Turakawak Shrine. I think I said that right. So if you just run up the hill from that shrine, you will find this Lionel. And he's pretty easy to beat. I think it must be one of the easier ones in the game. So I managed to do it, so I guess everybody should be able to. I grabbed the 3-shot bow, and that is what we're gonna need for the next part of this video. So now if we jump over here, the next step is to go to Tarrytown, over by this dude named Pallison right here. And I'm just going to show you right here on the map where he is located. So it's kind of to the right or to the east on the map. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stand next to this pillar right here, or this pole, lamp post, I don't know. And the next step, oh, I forgot to tell you, sorry, I didn't show that in the video, but you're going to have to pick any sword, any weapon at all, and fuse your bow to that weapon. Do not use the master sword. I did that. I messed up. Do not fuse it to the master sword, but any other sword you can fuse your bow to. So when you have fused your bow to your weapon, the next step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a save. A quick save. So I just enter in here. I stand under the... Don't have to stand here. I just have a tell for when the glitch is working when I'm standing here. So that's why I stand here. So now you just want to line up with that pole right there. And you're going to want to aim your, like you throw with the R button, you're going to want to aim your weapon at Pallison over there. He gets scared, and then you just let go and press pause real quickly. I don't know if I have the controller right here. Just going to pause the clip. So you want to hold down the R button, and then you just let go and press start really quick. Not too quick though, but I'll get to that later. If you hear this whoosh sound, it's like a sound. If you hear that, I didn't even load up the save there because I knew it wouldn't have worked because I heard that sound. So then I just go grab it again and I walk back to this lamppost. And I think I hit it this time. Yep, right there. And here I drew a little masterpiece. So the red line represents, the two red lines here, they represent when you have failed the pause. Both of these are when you pause too early. If you pause and your weapon is crossing this pole right here, if they cross each other, then you know you did it too early. Also, if he's still holding the weapon behind his back like this, then you also did it too early. So you're gonna want this green line right here. You're gonna want the weapon to be past the pole, but still haven't made the whoosh sound yet. So that's kind of my tell to when I should load up the save or not, because it's a loading screen in between and just goes faster if I just don't load up the save. I move over and I just go back and load up the previous save that we made. And we load that up and we should see the weapon lying on the ground in front of us and also a weapon on our back. So that is how you duplicate a weapon. And now you're just going to want to move over to Pallison right here, and you're going to want to talk to him, and he is going to ask if you want anything to be broken down into its original parts. We're just going to select that, and he will have a little short cutscene right here, and he will have separated them. Now you can just move. I usually just move the sword out of the way if I do multiple breakdowns. because Pelisan doesn't like when there's shit lying around on his working area. Now I can't pick up the the bow because I already have all my slots filled. So, but that's how you do it. You're gonna want to have at least a few bows when you do this because they break kind of quickly when you start to do the next part of this, which is the duplication part. You're gonna want to move over to Tobio's Hollow Chasm. This chasm right here opens up when you have completed the Minirus quest line. So if you haven't completed Minirus quest line, I'm going to show you another way that you can get to this place where we do the duplication part. But firstly, I'm just going to show you how to do it the normal way, if we can say it like that. So you're going to want to go to Poplar Foothills Skyview Tower. And then you just launch yourself up in the air and you fly over to Tobio's Hollow Chasm. If you get here and the cave is open like this, then you can just run down there. Keep on flying down this cave right here until you reach, when you reach these two pillars right here, then you just want to fly just past these, and in between these and the other pillar that is further down here, just before the black hole. This little slope here is where you're going to want to run down until some small clouds start to appear. I usually just run a few steps further down until the fog starts to rise up from the ground like this. And then you can just turn around, aim your bow, and then you can fuse any item that you want to duplicate onto your arrows. And when you do it like this, the 3-shot bow only uses 1 arrow, but it shoots 3. So I'm going to show you how this works. I decide to fuse the diamond right here, and that's a great item to duplicate because they go for 500 rupees each, I think, if you sell them to Beetle. I think his name is Beetle. And don't aim at the same spot twice because, as you saw right there, they will break, and you don't want that. You can just keep moving your crosshair left and right. Don't do that or that. I don't know what I'm doing right here, but eventually you will have filled up a bunch of diamonds up there, and when you run up the hill like this, they drop down to the ground, and now you can just pick them up. And this is a bunch of money already. That is probably more money than I made in the whole first playthrough. So here I'm just showing you a bunch of different items that you can duplicate. You can duplicate Zonites, you can extend your battery life, you can duplicate Zonite charges. These Zonite charges are great if you are in a vehicle that you built and you're almost running out of battery. You can consume this and extend your battery life, or you can use them in the device dispensers to get devices that you can build with. And that's that. If you had opened the Tobias Hollow Chasm, you're done right here. That's it. But if you haven't completed the Minero quest line, then I'm going to show you how you can get here anyway. And you can do this at any point in the game. You can have only 1 battery. The only prerequisites that you need in order to complete this is that you're gonna need wood, you're gonna need a balloon, and you're gonna need your glider. Those are the only 3 things that you need in order to do this. Then you're gonna want to go back to the Poplar Foothills Skyview Tower, and you're gonna want to launch yourself into the air. And just right below the tower, you will see a chasm. So that is what we're aiming for. That's where we're gonna jump down. So aim for that, and you should land on the right side of the chasm, or that's my recommendation, because I'm gonna show you why in a second right here. Now you can just jump down. Make sure to save up your stamina again before you jump, because you're gonna need it. When I jump here, you can see that I'm already pointing in the direction that I want to go. Because right here, we're gonna want to go below this black area right here and up again until you get to the construct factory right there. Now you're gonna want to fly right immediately when you get down here. Just take a right and just follow this rock all the way around. You're gonna want to drop down a little bit here just to get in between these 2 rocks. And if you just continue following this rock around here, you should reach the construct factory if you have enough stamina, that is. If you haven't got enough stamina, you can make consumables, or you can just run. You can run on the ground as well, so that's no problem. What we're aiming for at the construct factory is this platform right here. And if we look at it, I show you on the map right here, you're gonna want to stand in between these 2 stairs. Right in the middle, in between those. because then you're standing underneath Tobio's hollow chasm, and that's where we want to be. So even if you have one battery, you're gonna be able to do this, and I'm gonna show you how. I figured this out myself because I want everyone to be able to do this, no matter where you are in the game, even though I don't recommend it if you haven't completed the storyline yet. So just fuse. Here you can fuse the balloon into a cart. If you don't have a cart, it's no problem because there is a flame emitter and like a metal slab up on the platform right here. So the only thing you need is really some wood and a balloon. The other parts are already down here. Now you're gonna want to take out your wood, and then you just fuse it a little further up underneath the balloon. And then you can either take your bow and shoot a fire fruit at it, or you can, if you want to save arrows, you can of course just grab a fire fruit and throw it. Throw it at the wood and it will light up, and the flame emitter will also activate, but you can just deactivate it. And the balloon will still ascend since there are wood burning underneath it. So now you can just wait until your battery is almost dead. You don't want it to go completely dead, but when it goes red like this, deactivate the flame emitter. You can wait it to load up, and you will still ascend slowly. Then you can just activate it again, and you just keep doing this over and over again until you reach the top when it says Tobio's Hollow. I tried to do this with only the wood. I didn't make it up in time before the balloon expired, but this way you can do it and you will make it all the way up. Right here you can see it says Tobio's Hollow Chasm. Now we're gonna want to look for this pillar sticking out of the roof of the cave. And that's what we're aiming for. So you can just jump off your platform right here and fly underneath it, and you should be completely fine. Now we land in the slope where we were before. You can just run up it a little bit until you get up over the edge right here, and you will see that that's the exact place that we were when we came in from the top. But this is how you get here from the bottom. So yeah, I guess that's it. You know how to duplicate items now, and you also know how to duplicate weapons. And a bonus tip for you guys, if you stayed all the way till this point, is that if you have hearty truffle or a big hearty truffle, these are great items to duplicate if you want food, because if you just cook one of them, you get one of these hearty mushroom skewers, and they give full recovery. I don't know if you saw that. I think I'm gonna show it again right after here. If I go over to my foods, you can see that these give full recovery. So no matter how many hearts you have, you will get full recovery, and you will also get 1 to 5. I think it's between 1 and 5 bonus hearts, depending on if it's a critical hit or not. If you like the video, drop a like down below, and also don't forget to comment if you like this format or not, and also press the subscribe button. We would be so glad. We're trying to reach that 1K, you know, that first 1K. So if you like the video, if you didn't like the video, you should not subscribe. But if you like the video and you want to see more content like this, and for other games as well, press the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video.